Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back here today with an article from May 22nd. This is from the Post Millennial, and I think this should be titled like How the Turntables. This is breaking. FTC investigates Media Matters over alleged collusion with advertisers on social media. And if you don't know who Media Matters is, they're basically an extreme far left group that goes after conservative media and tries to like falsely claim that conservative groups are saying things that they're not actually saying, and to get them deplatformed, to have their advertisers pull from them. The same group that did some false advertising stuff on X that Elon is suing them for. They're one of the absolute worst organizations in existence. They're horrible people. So let's get into this. And I kind of just feel like they're being investigated. Oh no, one of the worst organizations in the history of the world is being investigated. I don't feel bad. As the FTC is seeking in details about the Washington, D.C.-based nonprofits' interactions with groups that monitor hate speech and misinformation in media. Hate speech isn't a thing, but let's keep going here. And it's probably a reason why it shows Elon right there. It says, the Federal Trade Commission has issued a civil investigative demand to Media Matters, requesting records about the group's communications with other media watchdogs. The inquiry focuses, and there's two S's there, shouldn't be, on whether Media Matters helped coordinate advertising boycotts targeting the social media platform X, owned by Elon Musk. So this is about the Elon thing. Okay. As according to a document reviewed by Reuters, the FTC is seeking details about the Washington, D.C.-based nonprofits' interactions with groups that monitor hate speech and misinformation in the media. The Global Alliance for Responsible Media, or GARM, is one of those groups, an initiative of the World Federation of Advertisers. Both GARM and Media Matters are facing lawsuits from X, as they should because they lie. Last year, X filed suit in Texas federal court, alleging that the World Federation of Advertisers and several major brands unlawfully worked together to pull ad dollars from the platform. It says the companies accused of collusion have denied wrongdoing and have asked the judge to dismiss the case. The FTC's demand also calls for Media Matters to turn over all documents it produced or received in connection with the X lawsuit related to advertiser boycotts. And I'm hoping Elon puts these folks out of business. They should not be around because, again, they're awful. It says X, under Elon Musk's ownership since 2022, has blamed Media Matters for defamation and financial harm. In 2023, X filed a separate lawsuit accusing the nonprofit of misrepresenting the platform by claiming that major brand advertisements were shown next to extremist content. Yeah, and from what happened, it doesn't actually say here. I'm just scanning it really quick. But what happened was that Media Matters kept posting. They were doing something. They were basically gaming the system. I don't remember exactly what happened. I read about this a few years ago, but they were basically I think they kept refreshing. They'd find someone that made a provocative post, and they kept refreshing the screen until some advertiser would pop up that they know would be have cold feet and try to cancel from X, something like that. And it turns out that I think it was something they did it 630 times or some ridiculous amount, and it happened once, but it was just them gaming the system. So it says, in response, Media Matters filed its own complaint, claiming X was using the courts to silence the organization for its reporting. You guys don't do reporting. You're propagandists of the highest order. Thus, Media Matters has denied the allegations and sued X, accusing it of abusive, costly, and meritless lawsuits to punish the group for its reporting on advertising on X after Musk's purchased the site. They say, yeah, you guys lied. You defamed them. You actually did that. It says the nonprofit said the legal fight has cost it millions of dollars. I don't even feel the slightest bit bad about that, and I hope it costs them millions of dollars more. As well, the FTC has not confirmed an investigation is underway. Chairman Andrew Ferguson previously pointed to possible concerns. We must prosecute any unlawful collusion between online platforms and confront advertiser boycotts which threaten competition among those platforms, he said in December while addressing another case. The FTC's demand, while serious, does not mean Media Matters has broken any laws. A civil investigative demand is a tool regulators use to gather information and does not automatically lead to enforcement action. Well, I certainly hope that Media Matters, like I've said a couple of times here, I hope they go out of business and stay out of business, and their people that work for them never get jobs anywhere else. They should be just shunned from polite society. They are just horrible people that do horrible things, and I hate them with a passion. So that's what I'm going to say about that. What do you think about this in the comments below? Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.